Testing, testing. Hello, boys. Welcome back to yet another episode of I Suck at Fantasy Football. I apologize for the delay on this one. I was really busy yesterday, and then I only had an hour in the afternoon on Tuesday, so this will probably come out Tuesday night because I need a little bit more time to finish it up. Yeah, so that's why the intro wasn't quite as exciting as it normally is, but also something fun about this episode is this is like the first time ever where no one is anywhere weird, at least to my knowledge, so everyone's getting their home location. Yeah, so this might be a decently mundane episode, but I'm going to try to make it fun for y'all. Let's get right into it. So last week I forgot about Sutton until there were about 8 seconds left in the video, so I'm actually going to kick it off here. So starting with Washington, D.C., you have a coastal flood advisory. Not quite sure what that means, but pretty much you might be underwater. So with that, Sutton, before I even get into the rest of the weather, something fun that you could do this week is embrace your inner Katrina and find some jam jars to pee in, and then also just like plunder. But beyond that, pretty normal weather. If anything, it's a little bit warm for this time of year. You're not going to get any rain this week until next Monday, but your warmest day is actually going to be Saturday with a high of 62 and a low of 47. Beautiful looting weather this time of year. And yeah, you're going to have a beautiful weekend other than as long as you're not, underwater. And then for my Arlington boys, you actually have the same coastal flood advisory. So for all the DC boys, I'm just going to lump y'all together in this. We have been talking about a lake trip for a very long time, and now the lake finally comes to you. You guys need to get on this. You need to get behind this. Someone, Mr. Moneybags yourself, assuming you succeeded in your task last week and not getting laid off, you buy a boat, and then Rag will be your munitions expert. So someone needs to go to South Carolina, get some firecrackers, get some Roman candles, shoot them at other boats, and then you gotta have Scott on the banana boat behind you, and then Rob and Kyle, do your thing. And by doing your thing, this is an actual picture of, it's either Rob or Kyle, I can't make them out, but this is what they're gonna look like when that coastal flooding comes. Yeah, for our two short kings, just try not to drown. And once again, beautiful weather this weekend for that. You can take full advantage of your impromptu lake day. And forgive me, I'm just going to leave this picture back here because it's so funny. So other than your fun beyond the fun impromptu lake weekend this weekend, I have found something else going on in DC. It is called Dopamine Land, a multi-sensory experience. Okay, this is officially awesome. So their description, there are 10 interactive rooms, and it says get ready to play as different activities invite you to try meditation, mix music, draw all over walls, or even start a pillow fight. Also, don't forget to find something new at the Bubble Bar, whether you breathe deeply at the Aromatherapy Oxygen Bar or taste a new CBD treat. But here's the thing. It's kind of expensive. It's $22 a person, so if all of you go, you're spending a lot of money, right? So another fun thing that you can do, try to recreate this at JSOL. I mean, you are 15th floor, you are far away from the flooding. Just try to recreate this. I'm still not quite sure what it actually is, but could be fun. Unless you are Scott, who gets a military discount at this thing. And Makosi, you have the same weather this week, same coastal flooding advisory, so yeah, just do the same shit as everyone else. Okay, so next up we have Ford. Weather for South Boston, congrats to you. You do not have the coastal flooding advisory, but your weather this week, it's starting to warm up a bit. Your warmest day is going to be 64 on Saturday, but it's also supposed to rain. So your warmest day without rain is going to be Friday, but it's going to be pretty overcast all day. Your coldest day is actually going to be Tuesday. Or if this comes out tonight, Wednesday morning, it's supposed to be low of 25. And so a fun fact is after the first 2 episodes of I Suck at Fantasy Football, I have given up on looking up things to do in South Boston because nothing ever comes up. But I decided to give it another try. And so, Ford, there is something put on by the Halifax County Chamber of Commerce that is called the Ceramic Gnome Hugging a Snowman Paint Party. I have been looking at this and trying to figure out what this is for like the last 10 minutes, and I still have no clue. But it costs $55. And yeah, that's this Sunday. And the time for it is 1 p.m. to 1 p.m. I can't tell if it's a full 24 hours or 59 seconds. But there you go, you should check that out. All right, next up we have Pushan, and for your weather this week, your low is going to be 9,452 degrees, and your high is going to be 9,859 degrees. And for things to do this weekend, you actually have sports to look forward to because you're a communist now and you root for the 49ers. So why don't you just be happy? And also go like loot a drugstore. Okay, I have to go. I'll be back in a few hours. Hello, I am back. Okay, so Brett, you are next. So looking at your weather here, it looks like your warmest day is going to be Friday. Something got messed up here. I was looking at a tab I had open from last week. I apologize. So your warmest day is actually going to be Saturday with a high of 67. And your coldest day is going to be Wednesday with a high of 54 and a low of 30. You are going to get a lot of rain this weekend. Yeah, you can expect a lot of showers on Sunday and Monday. And that's perfect for you because I know that you will probably be taking Monday off the day after the big game. I don't know. You just give off that vibe. Okay, and then something for you to do this weekend. So Saturday from 11 to 2 at the Midtown Tavern, there is going to be a drag brunch hosted by Lily Frost and the Showgirls. Here's the thing. This is every Saturday. This is something you can do every single week now that football is over. So yeah, my job's done with you, Brett. You can just go to that every week. Alright, so next off we have Clay. So Clay, your weather is low-key gonna suck this week, especially this weekend. If you had weekend plans being outside, you're just gonna have to scrap them. It is supposed to rain from Friday until at least Tuesday. It could be longer. I only got a week of weather up here, but thunderstorm Saturday. I guess your nicest day is gonna be Thursday with a high of 62, and it's gonna be cloudy. But yeah, it's going to be a washout all weekend for you. So in order to try and help you out, I Googled things to do on a rainy day in Oxford, Mississippi. The first thing that came up is that Reddit post that I have referenced like 4 times now. I'm not even going to say it again. And the third one is a Reddit post from r/New Hampshire. I am fighting for my life out here. It is somehow easier to find shit to do in South Boston than it is in a college town. All right, next up we have Cal. Cal, you and I, similar weather this week. It's going to be rainy all day Saturday. Maybe not all day. I'm actually intrigued by this. Rainy Saturday morning / afternoon. Coldest day is going to be Wednesday with a low of 25. But morning, we're in that weather where it's pretty cold in the mornings and then it's just like scorching hot in the afternoon. And then Cal, for something to do, Comic-Con, specifically Big Lick Comic-Con, which I don't know what that means. That's gonna be in the Berglund Center on Sunday, so you should totally check that out. And finally, we have Thomas, where once again, there's nothing going on in Lincoln, New Hampshire. However, you do have much colder weather than everyone else. Your coldest day is going to be Wednesday with a high of 33, low of 22. Apologies. And your warmest day is going to be Saturday with a toasty high of 41. And then finally, Ford, unless you make something happen, I will be covering the weather report for Caleb Williams' future home. So in Chicago, Illinois, this week. It's going to be a windy day on Friday with gusts getting up to 19 miles an hour. Don't call it the Windy City for nothing. It's supposed to rain on Thursday, but that's actually the warmest day with a high of 50. And getting them used to this weather. Thanks for tuning in, boys. I will see you next week.